Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Clementine. Clementine is a French female name derived from the Latin clemens, meaning mild, placid, gentle, calm, merciful, from where the English language gets the word clemency, i.e., showing mercy or forgiveness. Clementine is the female equivalent of the French Clément, and Clementine without the accent is the English version. The French pronounce the name as Clémentine while the English say Clementine. It was the Norman French who introduced the name to Anglo-Saxons after the Norman conquest of England in 1066. Both Clement, clemens, and Clementine were already common names throughout medieval Christianized Europe, as evidenced by 14 different popes who bore the name. The popes all fashioned themselves after Pope Clemens I, who was the fourth pope to serve the Church in the 1st century BC. Only about 60 years after the death of Christ. This was also centuries before the Roman Empire adopted Christianity as its state religion. Clemens I is also one of the 5 apostolic fathers of the Church, so it's no wonder so many subsequent popes took his name. The only names that claim more popes are John, Benedict, and Gregory. In other words, Clement and Clementine are not only ancient names, but they are hugely significant for Roman Catholics. It is therefore not surprising that Clementine ceased being used in England after the Protestant Reformation, when Christian reformers became highly dissatisfied with the Catholic Church. Today Clementine is almost a top 100 favorite in France, and it does moderately well in England and Australia, too. Personality of the girl named Clementine. The number one personality is a leader, strong and competitive. They are willing to initiate action and take risks. One personalities work hard toward their endeavors and have the ability to apply their creative and innovative thinking skills with strong determination. They believe in their ability to succeed and are too stubborn to be hindered by obstacles. Ones meet obstacles head-on with such mental vigor and energy that you better step aside. They resent taking orders, so don't try telling them what to do either. This is an intensely active personality, but they are also known as starters rather than finishers. They have a propensity to become bored and will move quickly to the next project if not properly challenged. They are the ones to think up and put into action new and brilliant ideas, but they are not the ones to stick around and manage them. This personality has an enthusiastic and pioneering spirit. They are distinctly original. Popularity of the girl named Clementine. Oh my darlin', oh my darlin', oh my darlin', this name is cute. Clementine does have a history of usage in the United States dating back to the 19th century, although it was never a high-ranking choice. In fact, 1953 marks the last year this name would claim top 1,000 status. Today Clementine is given to about 200 baby girls per year, which means it's generally off the American radar, despite the fact that several celebrities have chosen this delightful name for their own daughters, Claudia Schiffer, Ethan Hawke and Rachel Griffiths, for instance. Whenever people hear this name, one thing immediately comes to mind, the California Gold Rush folk song Oh My Darling, Clementine, believed to have been written by Percy Montrose in 1884. A silly, little ditty with a catchy tune, the song's chorus repeats, oh my darling, oh my darling, / oh my darling, Clementine. / thou art lost and gone forever, / dreadful sorry, Clementine. For Americans at least, the name Clementine is indelibly linked to my darlin', and what exactly is wrong with that? It was also the name of a free-spirited character in the 2004 film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Like the character played by Kate Winslet, Clementine is a true original. Clem or Clemmy are common nicknames. Quick facts on Clementine. Gender, girl. Origin, French. Number of syllables, 3. Ranking popularity, not applicable. Pronunciation, Clementine. Simple meaning, gentle, merciful. Characteristics of Clementine. Independent, successful, inventive, strong-willed, ambitious, individualistic. Cultural references to the baby name, Clementine. Popular songs on Clementine. Clementine, a song by Jan and Dean, a classic American folk song, Oh My Darling Clementine. Famous people named Clementine. Clementine Hunter, African-American artist, Clementine Ford, actress, Clementine Churchill, wife of Winston Churchill, Princess Cla, copyright Mentine of Orla, copyright ANS, 19th century royalty, Cla copyright Mentine Ca with tilde, copyright Laria copyright, French actress. Historic figures with the name Clementine. Clementine Hunter was an important African-American folk artist/painter. Born in Louisiana just a couple decades after the Civil War, Clementine Hunter was the granddaughter of slaves. She grew up living and working on a plantation herself, Melrose Plantation, at first picking cotton before being called up to Euroith Big House to do domestic chores. The plantation owner offered the main house to artists from New Orleans as a retreat. It was from these artists where Hunter found her inspiration and her tools. Illiterate and uneducated, Clementine Hunter had a God-given, self-taught talent. She would take the discarded paints and brushes left by the visiting artists and mark her first picture on a window shade in her tiny cabin. Her works depicted early 20th century plantation life, the community of African Americans who worked and lived together picking cotton, going to church, attending baptisms, and such. Over 5,000 pieces have been attributed to her.